against Alabama. Curious how this goes.
Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Alabama about to kick off to get things started. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Makes a move. He just about popped that one.
Almost had it. We almost took the kickoff.
Momentum with a solid return. So the Florida State Seminoles offense is on the field for the first time today. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action?
You're not kidding.
And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. There's the pressure.
Yep, tight throw. Couldn't quite get it.
Second down coming.
Well, you got to love that if you're on defense, because you were able to affect the quarterback with pressure, and you only rushed 3 guys. Well done.
The give to the back. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Balls at the 25. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh, okay.
Just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drop. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with it.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. They go to the ground. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Caught in the backfield, it's stopping. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
Been really impressed watching this offense this year and how good they are on 3rd down. The reason they're so efficient, they don't have penalties. They keep these 3rd downs manageable, and they've got a special talent at running back that can find his way to the sticks.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Finds his man. It's Little. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Early in the game as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough the chains. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. Lost a throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Little. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moving forward just a few.
Dude, that's the reason why I complain so much about that game.
Trying play action. A shot toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it. Sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defensive.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Seminoles with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They'll go to the ground. Still on his feet at the 40. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
You know, and that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. They're going to find ways to get him.
Breaks into the open. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Renegade would be proud of the way they're using those horses to move it on the ground.
Yeah, get the horsepower going. And, man, they've had some serious backs over the years at Florida State. And you think about all the talent, all the swag over the years. Got to get back to that. Find those guys that they can really attach this offense to and thrive.
The Seminoles trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Noles! Precision blocking.
All right, good start.
The open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a carry
Um,
all the way to the end zone.
they're decent. Nothing really to over concern yourself with, though. Do you get them at home, or do you have to go to T-Town? Okay. Yeah, I think you'll be fine.
Here comes that Alabama offense. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Makes the grab.
Those bastards just ran trail.
Passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
The running back has it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. A cacophony of noise, debilitating
Yeah.
surround sound. The war
I was ready. Just for some reason they had a little opening there.
finds his tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Leaves it with the running back. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And he just chucks it into the fourth row.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
Going to swing it on second down. Firing to the right, complete.
I have to take what I can
They
get.
stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. And the Knowles come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Roper. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Motion from the wideout. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the right. Got him downfield. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
Oh, that is a rope for the completion in this offense. I'll tell you, you think about great Seminole quarterbacks, the 3 W's. Wenke, Winston, Ward. Dudes that could change the game. Heisman Trophy winners. Every defensive coordinator was scared every time they had to play the Seminoles because of that vaunted passing attack. And this guy, I think he has D coordinators seeing ghosts because this guy can play at a high level.
That offensive line grabbing and holding on, and they'll back up and try it again. That's not the way you'd like to start this set of downs. It's now 1st and 20. Takes a snap, wants to throw. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on second and long. Wants to go up top.
No, I'm not. I'm up 10-0 right now. And I've got the ball. So we're okay. It's just like I'm a bad sequence where I get a holding and then I get sacked. Yeah, put me pretty far behind the sticks there. But we're okay.
To start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Quarterback making adjustments. From the gun. Oh,
man, we got another set. What are y'all doing?
Quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on first down and goal-to-go situation and move your offense backwards.
Second down, they'll go to the air.
I don't like that either. Well, just throw the check down, I guess.
Just big tight end. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Well, short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass.
Yep.
That pass not close as he got
Crap.
trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Right down the boulevard. And now the lead is even bigger. So after putting 3 on the board, the
want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved when I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. Looks as if the Tide will run it away. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of clearance. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead, David.
Yeah, I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense out.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Fakes the grab on the left. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The Noles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Dances away. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Roper. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Snags it.
Yeah, there you go.
Touchdown Seminoles. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Little. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. Alabama quickly back to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Complete to the right.
How did he catch that?
Touchdown,
This dude. I can't believe this. How in the world? What? He is all the way behind him. And suddenly he has the ball. Where'd it go? Boy.
Defense, and they couldn't catch it.
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown. And here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Slips through the line. Got a little room.
There we go.
He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. OU, oh my. Oklahoma is putting on a show offensively today. They just simply can't be stopped. They're up by 17 over Pittsburgh. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Phyllis?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Ugh.
The clock will stop with this
Punch
timeout
that
for the
ball.
offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. These DBs going to give a little cushion. Wants to fire on 2nd down.
Oh, he did throw it to him.
He's got the tight end. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Took a shot as he threw.
How do you get rid of that?
Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Now on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Starts a drive trying to go up top. He slings it deep to the left. Oh, did he toast the coverage?
Nice.
Got it deep downfield. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. Right down the boulevard, it's good.
30-7 at halftime.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. All right, guys.
So we are about to chew clack here in the second half.
Going on. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the
I'll kill you.
verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now, wondering 2 things.
1v2. It must be the longest game on the planet. I'm going to go ahead and sub my starters out. I'm not.
Here comes that Alabama offense.
No, he will not be seeing the field the rest of the day.
Second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense.
Because I just put all of them in bubble wrap.
And the pass rush, he is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast.
Oh.
In the middle, it's little.
Bama does have a pretty good receiver.
Play will move the sticks.
Number 81, he is a white.
It's so fluid, such a great
I
route
mean, he's
and a big play.
their best receiver
Money down,
by
third
far.
down, find it. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
Their secondary's been okay. They've gotten a few coverage sacks on me, honestly.
Trying to make magic with his feet.
But
The merchandise gets down without taking a hit.
Well, you're making a positive out of it, Nick.
yeah, I have not been able to really throw it deep.
He's trying to throw the football down.
I've thrown maybe one pass or a couple that were pretty moderate. But no, over the top, I have not been able to get what I need.
Willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes.
Oh yeah, by all means try it. I'm just not.
Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. The give to the tailback. There he goes. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. Fires on the move. Zips it out to his man. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
Might be looking to run. Makes the grab. It's coming. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. He's got him. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. The play action fake. Makes the catch. It's Duarte. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Seminoles started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Pressure coming. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense.
Damn it.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw again. Here comes the heat. Trying to get rid of it. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
You got to love the aggressive nature this defense is playing with right now, and you're seeing the athletes and the dudes they've got up front. A sack on the last play. They hit the quarterback on this last one. Now 3rd down, you know they're...
Yeah. Dadgummit. I tried kind of threading the needle on one, and the corner jumped it no problem.
And he makes a play in the back end.
So they're
Nice
pretty
job
legit.
reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the
I didn't think
season.
he'd be able to, like,
Unbelievable
kind of
job
shell to the outside and be able to
quarterback.
come back and cover that.
This is a situation here in the
That was
3rd quarter. This
pretty good play.
To be in facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Lost one deep down the right side.
Ooh, good pass break up.
That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field.
Quarterback's not that good.
There to punt for the 5th time today. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it away at the 37.
He's had a couple opportunities to get me deep, and he's underthrown it each time.
Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Quick release on the RPO. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They go back to work in the final period of this one. To the ground with the back. And he was
Cutback lane looked open, and then it was not open.
able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to the well. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold.
Let's try to play again.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's coming. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Makes a grab, past the marker. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. And the Seminoles have pushed it inside the 20. Working that left side now. Touchdown, Florida State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable. And with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0.
Salt into her wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Sets up the screen.
Good wrap-up tackle.
On that screen pass, it just never developed. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in, it's Cruz.
I couldn't get there.
Coming out,
Damn
attacking
it.
from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
You know, it's too bad that wasn't a bomb down the field, because if it was, that would have been a highlight that everybody would have seen. Because that goes for very minimal yardage, no one will see it unless you were here live watching.
Oh!
And things are going from bad to worse. And they'll
Nice.
close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And what what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact.
Got to move the run. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. The give and take.
Oh, shoot.
There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. The Seminoles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Give to the running back. He's able to fight his way for a couple of yards, but it'll be 4th down and 3.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming into the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out.
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Let's see what he can do with the return. And the returner will be brought down. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Going right to work up top. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10, and that is interception number 3 on the day. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. And here we go, final play of the game right here. They're going to test the right side with this.
Right. 44-7 is the final. That hurt my soul, but I gotta win. I mean, we're not even talking about this game. We're going straight to the locker room and we're turning on Oregon USC.
It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. Recruiting is so